fun. Hi guys, welcome in. I already see some names I recognize. So welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for spending time with me. So my plan today, I'm going to shift this slightly. We're going to be styling this wig, which I steamed on stream the other day and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with. I've decided I'm going to style her into a 1950s style and try and pull off a bit of a nifty cosplay with her. Because I just think that'd be really fun. I have some plans that I'm not going to spoil, but I think it'd be really fun to have a nifty wig. I know a couple of friends who borrow it, and I'm just excited to see what I can do because I've not done something like this before. We're learning together. I cannot guarantee this will go well. That's okay. It's nice to have you. I am unfortunately very bad at French, so I completely understand. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. If not, I'm really sorry. But hello, Rosie, I recognize you. I know you've been a regular in these. Thank you for coming to another stream. I'm going to turn these straighteners on because I've not actually done that yet. So we've got to wait for them to heat up. They don't want to turn on. Welcome on in. So you guys, how has today been? I haven't done this for a couple of days now just because I've not been doing too much crafting stuff. I've had other things I've had to get done. Unfortunately. I say unfortunately, I got to spend time with my partner because she's been home, which has been absolutely lovely. There was nothing unfortunate about it. How do I get these to turn on? They don't want to turn on for me. You're from Hungary? Well, thank you for coming. We've got all the long distance today. I streamed a little bit later today because I got a lot of people telling me that they weren't available when I was streaming earlier in the day. So I thought I'd do some of the stuff that I normally do earlier on so I'd have time to talk to you guys tonight. So that is my current plan. This is not going well for me. This straighteners are fighting every inch of their life. So I'm gonna straighten this way because it's frizzy and it's thick, so it needs it. But we're gonna give them a second before I go back to that. And we're just gonna sort of tidy up the ends a little bit the best I can. This is mainly why I need to sort them out because the ends are quite dead. And I'm hoping I can straighten this out rather than having to cut. Because I don't want to cut too much length of her because I like her length when she's curled. I am lovely. I'm having a good day. How are you doing? It'd be a lot better if these would turn on for me. Oh, there we go. I've actually managed to crack it. I had to hold it in for too long. I am having a lovely day. How are you doing? Linda, is that your name? Linda, thank you so much for popping by. Let's see. I'm just waiting for these to heat up now. Give them a second. So the current plan for today is... Well, actually, I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what is coming. So I've got a video in the works that I've been editing to post for you guys, which is all about how to communicate and interact with and compliment cosplayers, especially ones you like. Because I know there's been problems recently There always is when a fandom sort of gets quite big quite quickly, especially one like Hazbin, or a lot of people who are interacting with the videos are people who haven't cosplayed before or haven't really interacted with cosplayers before. And the way that people compliment cosplayers isn't always the best way. We don't like being compared to other cosplayers, and we don't like people putting down other cosplayers to lift us up. So it gets a little bit weird. So I've made a bit of a video for you guys, well, not you guys, but for people in general, to figure out what's the best way to interact with a cosplayer positively and how to like build their confidence and show appreciation for them. And I'm also currently working on a video. Hello, welcome in, Maddie. I'm also currently working on, I've started to film a video for contact lenses for a company that I really like. I've just got some new contacts in today that I've tried out. So I've just tried those on, which, by the way, guys, Husk is getting upgrades. Like, these new contacts are absolutely stunning. I'm very excited to like do a full makeup look with them for Husk. However, they do impair my vision quite a bit because they're proper cat eye ones. So I'm hoping they're gonna look really good. I need to do a test at home. Well, I have stuff I have to film anyway. Like, you guys have made requests, and there's stuff that me and Jay just really want to film. So we are going to be cosplaying them at home anyway, but we really need to cosplay them because I need to test these contacts before I go to a convention in them. I need to see how much they limit my vision because I have 2 new sets of yellow contacts. One of which I need to test, the other one I would be fine and they don't like limit my vision at all, but I want to see how they look. Oh my god, Jay cosplays Angel, so Jay is my partner, and Jay is the person who cosplays Angel for me. I love them with my entire heart. They have been a Vivzy fan for 10 years now, longer, since before the first YouTube video is up. No worries, it was nice having you here, even if only for a little bit. I hope you have a lovely day. But Jay has been following Vivzy since Vivzy did a sketchbook tour when she was at uni. Jay also studied concept design, so it's the sort of thing that really applied to her. So she'd watched that video and fallen in love with it then, so has watched all of the Hazbin stuff happen. And obviously pulled me straight into the obsession with her. These look like some types. I thought they were going to be bigger than they are. So she pulled me straight into the obsession with her. I've always loved Hazbin. Like, we've both watched Hazbin for a while. But obviously, the more of we both watched Hell of a Boss for a while. As soon as like the Hazbin pilot came out, she was immediately making everyone we know watch it. She has been for years. So now that it's actually out, every time we get people around the house, we're like, we're gonna rewatch Hazbin. Like, we're gonna just rewatch all of Hazbin. That's our plan for the day. You don't get a choice in this. So she's sucked so many of our friends in. And I'm very glad to have been sucked in. I've really enjoyed the community and I've really enjoyed everything about Hazbin. I love the show. I've always been a musical person, so all the musical actors I love that were put in it, I was like, I can't not watch this. You're doing diamond art? Oh my god, I love diamond art. Oh my gosh. I always forget how thick this wig is until I'm going to work on it. Because, oh my god, you guys. This wig is a little bit of a nightmare. Alright. I've got a bit less volume to deal with now, so we're gonna do this bit first. Hello, welcome on in, welcome to the stream. Oh, you're in hospital for surgery? I hope you're doing okay, I hope you're recovering fine. I hope it wasn't anything too much. But at least it's relaxing to do now. At least you've got something relaxing, and I assume you're at home or you're somewhat comfortable at least, and you're doing okay. So my plan for this is basically, once I've gotten the straight and the frizz out of it, we're gonna get the steamer out again and we're gonna put her in rollers and curl her, and then she's gonna be left to sort of like set into that position. I'm trying to do a nifty wig. I've had this wig lying around where I haven't been sure what to do with it. It's been in a bag for about 2 years. And I steamed it out the other day and it's been sat on a wig head since I steamed it. Hey buddy. It's been sat on a wig head since I steamed it. Good. The dog has just come to greet me. So I wasn't sure what to do with it, and then when I started sitting there I was like, it's red. And when I first got it, it was in a 1950s style. It had lost its style over the years, but I was like, that means I can restyle it into. You got a picture of Nifty cosplay? Yes, I love Nifty cosplayers. I'm so excited to do Nifty. Because it was already in that style, I knew it could be put back into it. I wasn't sure what else I wanted to do with it because I didn't like the shape of it straight. I still don't like that it's so much longer at the front than it is in the back and everything like that. So I decided that what I was going to do is I was going to put those curls back in and style it a little bit, and because it is a lace front, it can be quite forgiving with the hairline, so I'm going to change the front of the hair into having like a sweep off my face to hide one of my eyes. And we're going to see what we can achieve as a Nifty cosplay. Because Nifty was never really one that I had plans to cosplay. Not because I don't like her, but because I have so many friends who are planning to cosplay that I never really felt the need to do it as well. But now that she's sat in front of me, I'm really excited to give her a crack. Especially because I can lend this wig to people who want to cosplay her, which I adore doing for my friends. I love when my friends want to get into the same thing I am, and I can lend them my costumes and be like, just try it out. And then they come away as addicted as I am and making their own. It's the best possible outcome. But first of all, I've got to get rid of some of the frizz. Oh my god, I love Husker. Husker does so many. So I was saying to Jay, because I was never as big as Jay in like Hazbin before the show came out. Jay's always been obsessed with it. Jay, who is my angel, has always been really obsessed with it. And she put on a song the other day that was like one of Husker's songs before the show came out. And I was like, I don't think I've ever heard this. And she was like, what do you mean? You love Husker? And I was like, yeah, I fell in love with him in like episode 1. There was like a certain screen grab that happened pretty early in the first episode of them all together. And I was like, I'm shipping those two for Angel and Husker. Like, I called it immediately. Like, those two, they're my couple. And then the more the show happened, the more I was like, I fucking love Husker. Hello! Hi, Dan. Yeah. I've made decisions. I've made impulsive decisions. This is entirely Jay's doing. Also, speaking of friends that we forced into our obsession, meet Dan, who will cosplay Lucifer. She will. And I will force her if she doesn't. Because Lucifer is made for you. Hello, Hazbin, welcome in. I'm very excited to see what you do for Lucifer, and I'm very excited to cosplay with you. I'm just excited for all Hazbin stuff. It's the way that I just have no impulse control with it anymore now. I'm just like, I'm gonna cosplay everything. Hello! Welcome on in. For anyone who doesn't know, because I'm gonna say hi to my nana because she's just spoken in the chat, that Alice Hunter is my grandparent. I love her to pieces. Oh, I love Lucifer so much. He's so funny. Again, Jay's building a Lucifer again at the moment, but I don't think I want to do Charlie and Lucifer with Jay, for reasons. However, Dan, the second you get a Lucifer together, I'm gonna be at your door. I'm gonna be scratching. I'll be clawing away to get in. I'll crawl in through your window. This is your one. Hello, welcome in. Sorry I'm a little bit focused today. Working with straighteners always makes me a little bit anxious because I don't want to burn myself or the wig. Because heat control ain't great, you know? So I'm just a little bit focused on not burning myself. Which I think is a very valid excuse. Yes, I love Take That Depression. Honestly, all of Lucifer's lines are so iconic, and all the memes about Lucifer get me every single time. Lucifer is just autism, and I think that is the true meaning of it. I may have to take these clips out. I put clips in originally for where I wanted her fringe to sit and fall, but I might take them out just to make straightening it and sorting this part of it a little bit easier for myself. But that is the base layer sort of sorted. Yeah. I'm gonna take this one at the very least. I'm gonna just straighten this layer here. Also, Dan, I have got so many plans for you in the future. We need to have a conversation because I've been scheming, and I want to include you in my scheming. I think you would enjoy some of the schemes I have come up with. Oh. It's still a little bit tatty at the bottom, but it's not as bad as it was. So I'm counting my victories, you know? Oh. Okay. I think we might have to do this in 3 layers just because this is still a lot of hair. It is so much hair, guys. It's gonna take me so long. I didn't actually realize how much hair was on this wig until I was steaming it the other day. And I think I've forgotten since then how much hair is actually on this wig. And I'll say the same thing as I did when I was doing my makeup stream. I'm not very good at this. I'm still teaching myself. I'm even worse at wig styling than I was at makeup. So this is something that I'm fully teaching myself as I go. I'm probably doing things wrong, and that is completely okay. Just don't take me as an expert. And if you do get into cosplay, if any of you do already cosplay or you want to start, be aware that you're not going to be an expert immediately. Even after years, you're not going to be an expert of things. You might be. Just don't put pressure on yourself to be perfect, basically. Because I feel like that is a big failing within the community where everyone is expected to know how to do everything. And, like, I have the audacity to try. And that's all I think people really need to have. Just have the audacity to give it a go, you know? I also have to take a big... Oh. Ignore my alarm going off. No worries, you take your time. It's nice having you. Oh, you got a tiny duck from a Charlie and a Vibe. That's so cute. I love when people at cons take things to hand out. It's so much fun. I also took a picture of Lucy at con because my brother saw him out the corner of his eye, but when he got to me, he was gone. Oh, that's so sad. Well, I'm sure there's going to be plenty more Lucifer cosplayers at cons in the future. Trust me. The amount that I'm seeing online, Hazbin's about to blow up. Hazbin already has blown up. It's going to keep getting bigger. So don't you worry. There is going to be plenty of opportunities to take pictures of Hazbin cosplayers. And speaking of, I am going to a couple of cons at the end of the month. I'm going to MegaCon Birmingham at the end of March. I'm also going to Insomnia at the end of March, both at the NEC in Birmingham in the UK. If any of you guys are going to cons, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again so everyone knows. Please come say hi to me. Please come say hi to us. Please come greet us. I love meeting new people. It's most of the reason I go to cons is so I can meet people and make new friends and just meet more people within the community. So I beg of you, come say hi to me. Come, let's be friends. Let's chat for a bit. Let's have a good time. Hi. You're not actually coming here. Oh, I need to tighten this. It's just not sitting at all. Greetings, hello Adam, welcome in. Hopefully not the first man, Adam. Holding our prayers. Do I have socials? I do! Okay, so I use Devilier on all of my social media accounts. I am most active on Instagram, especially if you want to keep up to date with my day-to-day, where I'm going to be appearing, all that kind of things. My Instagram, especially my stories, is where I keep everything updated. I post twice a week on Instagram, one post and one video, but that may be changing soon because I'm trying different things for the algorithm. I also post at least once a day on TikTok, normally about 9 PM UK time. I'm very active on TikTok, and I'm obviously quite active on YouTube. A lot of my activity is going to be over here. My live streams are over here. I've got community posts. I've got some videos going up. I'm trying to do long form as well as shorts, but obviously shorts are a lot easier for me, and I've got more to post. You're going to be seeing things soon other than just Hazbin. At the moment I am Hazbin brain rot, but I've got a backlog of things that I need to post on YouTube. So you guys are going to be seeing, especially because World Butt Day is coming up, we've got some Akatar that's going to get posted. I have some Legend of Zelda videos that I need to post on YouTube. You're going to be seeing more stuff, basically. But I am active over all of them. I do also have a Twitter/X account, but I'm not as active on Twitter/X. I occasionally pop on to post things, but for the most part, you're going to see me over on Instagram for updates. I hope that helps. I hope that answers the question. I have so many social medias. I adore Hazbin. I found that TikTok and YouTube agree with me that Hazbin is the best thing ever. Instagram not as much, so I don't post as much Hazbin stuff on my Instagram feed, just because it doesn't tend to do as well, and I don't think people appreciate it as much. So a lot of my Hazbin content, I prefer making videos anyway, but a lot of my Hazbin content goes straight over onto YouTube and TikTok, so you are in the best place to see all of my Hazbin content. It will all eventually get cross-posted to both, but obviously they go up at different places, so both of them will get in at different times. It looks like your girlfriend's wig. That's good. I don't even remember where this wig's from, actually. It might have been off Amazon, it might have been ImStyle back in the day. This wig is so old. But you know what? We move, and it's fine. We're just getting some of the frizz out the ends at the moment, as I've already explained to some people. I'm just trying to make sure it sits a little bit flatter and a little bit nicer, and it just feels a lot nicer to touch after you straightened it, I found. My issue is mainly with the ends of the wig. They get kind of staticky, they start turning up after it's been steamed. So they just kind of like gets everything a little bit flatter and a little bit nicer and a little bit smoother, and it makes it a little bit easier to manage. And it means that hopefully I won't have to trim as much, because I would show you in detail, but my camera doesn't have that level of focus. She likes to braid her wigs. I love braiding hair, but I'm so bad at braiding wigs. I am awful at braiding wigs. I wish I was a lot better. It is something that I'm working to improve on. I am constantly trying to push myself with different wigs, especially when I have so many spare ones. It means I have like stuff to experiment on, because I have so many characters that I've sort of retired now and don't cosplay anymore. No worries, you take your time, go see what's up with Discord. So that is the second layer done. Let's tie this back. Might tighten a bobble because the grip is not big enough for the amount of hair that we have. You're good at braiding hair? I love braiding my own hair. I'm braiding other people's hair. I've just never enjoyed doing wigs. I find that the wig cap gets exposed and it stresses me out. And I'd much rather go in there with heat and restyle it into something like extraordinary than I would sit and braid. I do have a couple of wigs that have relied on braiding, because I've done Yasha from Critical Role, and my current healer from Critical Role has got some braids in her hair, all of which are fairly interesting, because I have never been good at doing that kind of precision work. But most of them need redoing at the moment anyway, because we've been sat for so long that Guys, just spruce up your wigs every so often, alright? I'm really bad at doing it, but you guys should do it. You braid your daughter's hair? That's so cute. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need more experience. I should braid other people's hair more often. I feel a lot better afterwards. How old is your daughter? This is a thick layer. I can immediately, I don't know if you guys can see the difference in volume as I do this, but I can immediately see the flyaways sticking back down. And it's so satisfying. I feel like I need to do this more often. You learned how to braid hair when you were 10? That's so sweet. No? I think my parents and my grandparents have always been really good at braiding hair, but they also grew up with horses, which is a lot of braiding. I did not. I grew up braiding my hair and my friend's hair and my family's hair, but I didn't have the animals to practice on, so maybe that's it, you know? I just didn't have the dedication. So this. Just a whole section of hair that I've already done. And then you learned how to play the trumpet. You've learned how to do everything. I feel like everything that I learned when I was younger has just left my mind. Like, I learned when I was about 7 or 8 for a few years. I did trombone. And then when I turned 13, I was doing the violin for years. I used to go and perform in churches and stuff. And I just have absolutely no I know how to hold the instruments. I remember that part of it being drilled into me. The actual music, I have absolutely no recollection. I can't even read music sheets anymore. Like, that is gone from my mind. I do find it really impressive. I wish I could play more instruments. Trumpet to drums to the guitar. See, I wish I could play more instruments. I would love to. Yeah, my nana also grooms our dogs. We've got collies and cocker spaniels. She does not groom my Labrador though, which is a shame because he has a lot of hair that I want to get rid of. You did trombone in school? Seriously? I don't think I've ever met another person who learned how to do the trombone. Dad, I love you. Because I know Jay and Charlie both bonded over, they both did cello when I did violin. I like the stupid little random instruments that you learn. I remember specifically picking it because everyone else went for like trumpet or clarinet, and I was like, give me the trombone. I want the big thing. I want private lessons because no one else signed up for them, and I want the big instrument that looks cool. I'm so glad we're the same person. Watson? I can't tell if there's jingling in my music or if Watson is up to something. He's not in the room. I think it's in the music. I may be telling the dog off on nothing. We do. I want to be the special. I'm so glad we're the same, Dan. You see? This is why we're besties. Because we're both too special. Hello! I love you, Jess. I hope you're having a good day at work. You got a private live stream earlier, to be fair, so you shouldn't be that sad about missing out. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off because I think I'm done with right now. They're gonna be as awkward to turn off as they were to turn on there before. A little bit easier. Maybe because I'd already learned the trick. Let it all out. And that is already so much neater. I don't know how much of it you guys can see while on camera, but oh my god, that's immediately so much neater than it was. And I'm so much more excited to work with it now. So the good news is I have brand new packs of curlers. So I've got so many curlers to do this with. I love you. Thank you for coming in. So I should be able to get everything that I need to get done. But I do need to refine where the lace is. I should probably actually put Nifty on screen because I'm aware that some people in the stream won't know who Nifty is. So give me a second. I normally do this beforehand. My favourite Hazbin Hotel character. So my favourite Hazbin Hotel character is Husk. I adore him with my entire heart and being. But I really, really relate to where is it? Charlie. Charlie is a lot like me. Thank you. Charlie is very, very much like me, so I do love Charlie. I also relate a lot to Angel, but Husk is my favorite. I adore Husk with everything. Here we go. Oh, she's so big. This is Nifty. This is the kind of style we're going for. We aren't going for a Canon accurate wig. We are going to kind of go a little bit freeform on this, simply because she's got quite a lot of volume and it's very, very cartoony, and this already is not the right colour. Like, this is very much a ginger wig, whereas her hair is red. But because of her style and her being and the 1950s aesthetic, we're going to just go in with a 1950s hairstyle that covers one of her eyes to get the one eye effect. But for anyone who does not know, this is Nifty, and she is lovely. I adore her. She is an amazing character. I love her level of chaos. I'm just going to put her up here so people can maybe see what I'm doing. What about you? Do you have a favourite Hazbin Hotel character? What are we all thinking, guys? And again, I could be about to mess this entirely up and do this all wrong. Your favorite is Angel Dust? I love Angel Dust so much. I find Angel Dust very relatable, but obviously my partner cosplays Angel Dust. Angel Dust is the character that made me cry in the series, so I'll give them that. That is their claim to fame for me. But my partner does an amazing Angel Dust, and I was very excited to be able to do Husk with them. So I think Husk has always got a special place in my heart. Also, Loser Baby is such an incredible song. I adore that song so much. His voice is genuinely amazing, and it makes me very, very happy. There's one done. Again, this is all improvisation and I'm teaching myself entirely. I have watched like one tutorial video for this and sort of saw what they did, and I'm gonna low-key kind of replicate it, but again, they're a better wig stylist than I am, so I don't know what I'm gonna be doing wrong. But worst case scenario is we're gonna steam it and we're gonna straighten it again and we're gonna try again. Because that is why I'm trying not to do any chopping. Because I would rather still have the base to work with and experiment with and figure things out as I go. I find that just trying to do things is the best way to learn. I cosplayed Husk. My partner cosplays Angel. Their account is J6. Let me tag it below if you're interested. J6, just like that. If you check out their account, they have got other videos of me and them as Angel and Husk. In fact, I think today they posted a video of Angel and Husk kissing. So if you guys are here for Angel Husk, Husker Dust, that's where it's all at. You've got to check both of the channels to get the full lore. But Jay is absolutely amazing. They are a massive inspiration behind a lot of what I do. Oh, I think I may have put too much hair on this section. That's okay. They're a massive inspiration between a lot of what I do. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. That's fine. Sorry, I have the heater on under the desk, so I've been turning it on and off when I need it, so I don't overheat and I don't overspend. I adore Husker Dust so much. I do like Charlie and Vaggie, but I think because we're watching Husker Dust happen, it's so soft and it's so sweet, and there's just so much pain in it, in like the nicest, like angsty way. I love it so much. I'm excited to see other ships come to light, hopefully in further seasons, and to meet more people. Also, Serpentious and Cherry, underrated. Love Serpentious and Cherry. Oh no. It's all falling apart, guys. Everything is failing on me. It's heartbreaking. There we go. Come on. I just said there we go, so you better not fail me. There we go. Hello! You're not late, you're perfectly on time. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. We are just doing some rollers at the moment. Don't worry, there is plenty left to go. These are about the same size. These are a little bit smaller. These are going to be a little bit tighter curls. Maybe I should have started with these ones then. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, everyone. I don't think it's a might be. I'm pretty sure Husker Dust is just canon and it's coming. Like, I think it has been stated by Vivsy that it is just a bit of a slow burn. My personal theory on Husker Dust, though, is it's gonna hurt. Like, I think what's gonna happen is the way that Angel's gonna manage to redeem himself is going to be by, like, confronting... The opposite of lust is love, I think, in this universe, because that's what we've seen with Asmodeus in a way that he was hiding that he was in love. So I think that what's going to happen is Angel's going to manage to redeem himself by admitting that he's in love with Husk, and what he feels for Husk is love, which is going to get him to heaven, but Husk isn't going to be redeemed. Husk isn't trying to be redeemed right now. So I think that's going to be a really interesting dynamic and a little bit heartbreaking to watch happen. That's my theory, at least. But it's just a theory. And I'm hoping I'm wrong, because, ow, that would hurt so much. Oh no, there's a knot. I'm going to fix this. I love that we've got a love song on now, because we started talking about Husker Dust. Yes, Molly is in heaven. I feel like a lot of people have been commenting on my video of Angel and Husk going to heaven and being like, Angel would be here, Angel would be with Molly. I don't know if Angel would recognize Molly, because Angel knew Molly when she was alive, and I don't think Molly would recognize Angel at all, because a lot of people were saying that. So if y'all don't know, the winners are the opposite of the sinners. They are just the people who went to heaven instead, are called withers. I am doing Nifty's hair. This is going to be a Nifty wig eventually. At the moment, obviously, we're just styling the curls. I'm getting it ready to go into a vintage fashion before I style it into something that's slightly more nifty. We aren't going to be completely canon accurate, like the picture to the side there. that just is not something that I am interested in doing or creating. I've never been much of a canon accurate person, but we're going for like the vibes. Oh, I love Angel Dust and Husk. Yes, I adore Angel Dust and Husk as a ship so much. It's unreal. I feel like you can tell from my content that I'm a massive Angel Husk fan. Husker Dust. Why do I keep saying Angel Husk? It's Husker Dust. I'm a massive Husker Dust fan. Let me just start this call. But there are so many characters I want to cosplay and bring to life. I would love to do Serpentious, but he's not currently on our to-do list. Just because we have something planned. We are going to recreate a Hazbin song, and Serpentious just isn't one of the characters we need to do that. Nifty is. Nifty is one of those characters, hence why she's being styled at the moment. Hello, welcome in. What's your name? Neon Gamer Bros. Welcome in, Neon Gamer Bros. So Nifty is one of the characters I need for that, hence why she is moved up the list of who I'm styling. Can't need this. Gonna go with these. Hence why she's being styled like immediately. I've not done Lucifer, but my partner has done Lucifer. They've done an amazing Lucifer transformation on their channel, which is J6. And we do have plans to get back into Lucifer soon, but that probably won't be till April now, just because I have set like a little... I do watch anime. I watch a lot of anime. I cosplayed Spy Family last year, in fact. I'm a bit of a weeb. But yeah, so basically our we try and cosplay together when we can, and our current plans, we want to do Husk and Angel again, obviously, with upgrades. We really want to do... No, Lego is not childish. We have Lego downstairs. I've got, I always buy my partner Lego flowers because my partner loves making Lego. So she's got so many Lego things downstairs, but we have a Lego flower bouquet, which I adore. I think it's very pretty, and I love watching it grow as she builds more, especially because most of the things I've bought her. Yes, I do watch My Hero Academia. In fact, I can see from here my Kirishima wig from when I cosplayed him. If you go back on my channel, I think there are some Kirishima videos on here actually. Not too many, but there's definitely a few of them. I'll watch that happen. There's definitely a few My Hero Academia videos on here. Because my partner did Bakugo and I did Kirishima. We do have plans to do more for My Hero Academia, but that's taking a back seat at the moment because we are so focused on Hazbin. Okay. I'm going to go in with these purple ones on the back just to get a little bit of this length curled as well. But I'm running out of clips to hold the hair up, so I have to be a little bit careful. I may have to try and source some bobby pins to hold it instead. I adore Kirishima. I'm a Kirishima girly for My Hero Academia. I love him so much. Other than him, I really like Sunita. I love the big three. Who else? Who else was in my top list? Obviously Todoroki. Todoroki's great. I love Todoroki. Who else is in my top list? I'm trying to think. Hawks. I always wanted to cosplay Hawks, but never really got round to it. No, there's so much of this wig. No, but Hawks is always planned for My Hero Academia. Kirishima, I actually did. I always wanted to cosplay Uraraka. I really want to do the fantasy Uraraka outfit still. In Hazbin Hotel, it's Husk 100%. I adore Husk. I do also really like Charlie. I relate to Charlie a lot, which is why I've cosplayed her as well. I love Nifty's energy, hence why she is currently being styled. There we go. There we go, that's the right amount. That is why Nifty is my current tackling. Oh no! That's not good. That is... It can be a little bit weird. One of the reasons why we don't really dress is... Have I done that backwards? I've done that backwards, I think. One of the reasons my friend and I don't really dress as my hero characters anymore. My hat right now. What do you mean friend? Oh my god, I was going back a few years now. Well, the reason we don't really do my hero anymore is because people would approach you in character and sort of harass you a little bit. Like, I know they had a Deku come up to them and just started screaming at them once, which is a really weird like situation to be in as a cosplayer. Yeah, that's not very nice. It can be a little bit difficult as a cosplayer dealing with those kind of attitudes and behaviours. Just remember that the people you're approaching are still people, and if they haven't consented towards that, like for that behaviour, which cosplay is never consent. Just because someone is dressed like a character doesn't mean they've consented to anything. So always have that conversation. You do have to be really careful with who you're approaching, remembering that cosplayers are people and human beings with like their own beliefs. Am I crafting this for you? Do you want to be Nifty? Are you gonna come steal Nifty? Is that your plan? I mean, if you want to borrow her, sure. You're welcome to use her. But you have to bring more of these clips because I'm running low. Bring them right now. Also, if you want to steal our stuff, yeah, you can steal our stuff. Like, that's fine. I'm using it first, though. Also, genuinely, if you have more of these clips, this is my last one, so I would genuinely very much appreciate it, because I also don't know where my bobby pins are. And I thought I had enough, but I clearly did not by a long shot. I have enough rollers, though, which is great news for me. I think what I might do is just take some of the bigger rollers and go for it that way. See what I can do. Ah! A mood, honestly. Oh my god. I have just been in like holes of crafting. It doesn't help that I'm unemployed, so I have nothing else to do. But I have been in such little crafting holes recently. I want to make things. I've been editing videos and I've been making things and I've been crafting. Oh. I was organising my room and I saw you made live, so I started to watch. Well, I'm glad you can organise your room while you're doing this though. Like, I highly vouch for productivity while watching videos, because that is how I do most of my life. Go. Now here's the thing, I'm rolling this one up, but I genuinely do not know how I'm gonna hold it in, because I've run out of clips now. Like the dumb I am. This maybe? This gonna hold it? Kinda worked. I need to obtain some clips ASAP. You know what? Quick BRB, because I need to find some clips. Hello! Give me a second. So I've managed to find one clip. This was stupid of me to do without the proper planning beforehand. I thought I had enough clips, but clearly I did not. Hello, sir. This isn't for you, sir. There's not even any in my emergency pot. Well, guys, this might be a shorter stream, because I'm going to have to scramble in a second and find myself some clips. Oh my god, it has that many? Someone's counted that? Well, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to wing it and hope for the best. Because that's how I do everything in my life. Anyway, we may as well apply it to this as well. Because we've only got a little bit of hair left for absolutely no bobby pins. Hazbin needs a swear jar. Honestly, yeah, it does. Hazbin would be rich if it had a swear jar. Charlie'd be able to fund like 9 hotels. Okay, it's gonna work. Is this gonna work? Here's the question of the day. Will this work? Maybe, maybe not. A little bit, kind of. It's all we've got going for us, so it's what we're gonna have to do. There we go. If it works, and we're not going to argue with that, you know? It's fine. Am I a FNAF fan? Yes, I am. I am a fan of most nerdy stuff, so FNAF, yes. I'm very frustrated by my, I have no idea where my bobby pins are. I was sure I had one on my desk literally this morning and it's gone. Right, so I've never seen this before, and I don't know if you guys have seen this before. So the contacts that I got today, they came, you're going to see what they came with in a video soon, but they did come with this, which is a compressed face mask. And it baffles me. Oh, it's gone. But yeah, a compressed face mask, it baffles me. I've never seen one before, and I kind of want to try it. But I'm so suspicious of it because I opened it and I was like, oh my god, is that a mint? Does it come with a mint? What is this? It is apparently a face mask, which is insane to me. But I want to try it at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'll open it now. Maybe I'll open it now. Maybe I'll see what it's like. If I can even get into it. Hang on, hang on. Oh, I've... Whoa, that's so hard. What? Do I put you in water? Because when I googled it, it's like they're very moisturizing. And I was like, are we sure? Because this is like the hardest, driest thing I've held in my life. What is this? It's insane to me. Right, maybe I'm going to put this to one side and have a look at it later. Because I didn't expect it to feel the way it does. That's a new one. I'm going to go get the steamer. That's what I'm going to do. So I will be back in a second. I'm not even going to be right back because I can see where the steamer is from here. So you're going to be fine. You've got to take permission to shoot something, I'm sure. I'm back, kind of. I need to crawl under my desk, but I need you all. Oh, I've gone out of focus. Hello? Excuse me. We're gonna pull the focus back, please. There we go. So, I've gone and got one of my shoot drinks. That's all we keep in this room. It's the stuff that we take on photo shoots and stuff, which I need you all to know is just appy juice. I just take cartons of appy juice everywhere I go because they make me happy. This is for a shoot from like the other month though. Luckily they keep pretty well. No worries, I hope you've had a good time. Thank you for joining us for as long as you have. I'm gonna plug this in and heat this up. Hello, it is I. It's been nice having you. I hope you enjoy your day. So here's the deal. Here she is, Nifty, pinned up with definitely just the clips that I use and nothing else. Don't worry about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna steam her to apply some heat so we can hopefully train it to stay in the shape that I want it in. And then I'm going to take it out in a day or so once it's warmed up enough, and we're going to see how she looks then. Who's my least favourite character? Oh, I've never been asked that. I mean... I feel like it's really basic to be like, I don't really like Adam because he's a dick. So I'm going to go a little bit controversial on this, where I really don't like Alistair. Not because he's a bad character, because I think his character design and like his motivations are great, and I find him really interesting, and I love his songs. But I despise the way that he treats Husk. I love Husk so much that I'm just like, that's my boy. How fucking dare you? Val, oh my god, I didn't even consider Val. Yeah, I feel like if I didn't say Val was my least favourite, Jay would kill me. That's fair. I don't know, I think I like all of the characters to some extent because they serve a good purpose. Like, I find the dynamic of the bees fascinating. I love the bees headcanon so much, and that obviously includes Val. But Val with Angel, despise him, how dare he stay away from that boy. That is our spider demon. So Val with Vox, yeah, stay. You guys chill, you know? Val with Vox can 100% stay in my opinion. I love the dynamic of the bees. I love the idea of Val, but I know it's been confirmed that they are not a poly relationship, which is completely fine. But I still really like the idea of them as a poly relationship. One of my favourite headcanons of them was the idea of them all sleeping in bed together, like going away to like a getaway or something and staying in bed together, just one big bed. And Val and Velvet waking up early in the morning just so they could watch Vox, because he's got like the DVR symbol bouncing around, and then waking Vox up because they cheer so loud when it finally hits a corner. Like, that is hilarious to me. I love those headcanons, and I love thinking of like those characters outside of the situations we see them in and know them in. So I do love that side of Val. You know, I just don't love Val in canon we get to see, because man is a bastard. But so is Alistair. Alistair is also a bastard. Everyone is a bastard at heart, you know. All the people who own souls, with the exception of Rosie that we've seen, because there's a lot of interesting Rosie headcanons. And I know that in reality she's going to turn out to be bad because she owns souls. But I like the headcanons of Rosie. He has a pink gun though, you're right. You know, you are correct. Chris does make a good point. How are you going to argue against that? Go on, what's your comeback to that? For Five Nights at Freddy, Roxy actually, from the recent game. I put a Roxy cosplay together. I adore her. Hello, sir. Are you wanting to be involved? The heat has been turned off, mate. I know. Oh, did you find out Chris was here, so you wanted to come in? This is legit. Steaming wigs takes so long, and I never know if I've done it right. I'm so anxious about wig styling because I'm just never that good at it. I know. You lie down. No, I find a lot of the like headcanons interesting. So Rosie, I really like the idea of if she isn't hellborn, because I really like the idea that Cannibal Town is all hellborns. I find that fascinating. I love that. I do like the idea as well that Cannibal Town isn't hellborn and they're sinners that all like came from one disaster. So like if there was a famine or something in a town and all of them resorted to cannibalism, hence why they look the way they do and they are the way they are and they have the taste for human flesh, especially if they resorted to cannibalism out of desperation. Because if that's the case, then like them craving human flesh now in the afterlife is almost like a punishment, you know? I find it really interesting. The worst mistake I've done while doing cosplays? Oh my gosh. I've made so many little mistakes. I've luckily never made like catastrophe mistakes. I've never had like costumes fall off my body in a place where I cannot fix it, you know? Worst mistake I've made in cosplay? I'd have to say trusting certain people. I think that's been like my biggest regrets. A lot of my big regrets have just been who I've put my trust in and the people who have like betrayed my friendship. I think that is the only thing that I've really truly got regrets on in this community and in like this hobby. But I think that is true of any hobby. Like anywhere you go, you're gonna meet people who you wish you didn't meet who made it worse. Hello! Welcome on in! It's Significant Bug and hello Rip Clown. Welcome in. But yeah, like I was saying about Rosie, my thing for Rosie is I love the idea that she's like taken this de facto leadership of like this town and she is a matchmaker, and I love the idea that it's just people like know they're going to be in hell forever and they get lonely and they sell like a small part of their soul to Rosie so that Rosie can know their soul and find them their perfect match. Like imagine having to stay with someone forever, like not just a lifetime. This is forever in hell, like the most tense place you could be. I think that's a fascinating idea, and Rosie basically being like a matchmaker in hell and having that how she owns so many souls and like the control. Yes, of course I look at comments on YouTube. I'm here to talk to you guys. That's what live streams are for me. I can sit here and do this on my own and listen to copyrighted music that I genuinely enjoy. Or I can listen to non-copyrighted music that can be played on YouTube and actually talk to people. And that's what I kind of like doing here. I like being able to meet the people who have liked my videos, who want to talk to me, especially because it's all well and good that I go to cons in the UK so I can meet a lot of the UK follower base, but I do not have the funds or like the backing to go abroad. So a lot of people who follow me will probably never really get to meet me unless that changes. And therefore going on lives is like the next best thing. It means I can talk to you guys and I can get to know you guys. Hence why I'm here. Plus, you're a captive audience to listen to my Hazbin Hotel like series. So really that's a win for me. Hi, Papa. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Oh, I love Loser Baby Shots. Hello! Welcome in Out of This World. It's nice to see you. All the ones of Loser Baby make me so happy. It is such an earworm. When, like, the first 4 episodes were released, I just had Loser Baby on repeat. And, like, normally I'm driving to work alone, so no one can stop me. But then I had a couple of days off afterwards. I'm working on a Nifty cosplay at the moment. That is what is happening right now. It's not going to be entirely accurate or canon. We are going for the 1950s design. We're covering an eye and we're going to see what we can do to make her recognizable. At the moment we are just steaming some curls into this wig. She's going to have to be left to dry and to set. But this is going to be the base for Nifty's wig. Which, I mean, you can see her up here if people don't know her design. She's very, very 1950s inspired. So we're going to go into those vibes, basically. Sort of like there's some heat on all of them. It might get resealed at another point. For now, it's going to be left to dry. I have had a really good chill day. I've done a lot of editing today. I've done a lot of like sitting around and chilling and like catching up on things. It has been quite a nice day. You're not going under my desk right now, honey. There we go. And that is basically what I've needed to get done. So it's into chill hours now. Have I done Alistair? I've not done Alistair. My partner is currently working on Alistair's wig, which is between the two of us, we are gonna have cosplayed all of like the core cast, I think. Other than Serpentious, who I want to work on at some point, but I don't have plans right now. But we're going to have done most of the core cast by the end of the month, hopefully. We shall see. It depends on timelines. Because I'm currently styling Nifty. She is currently working on Alistair. Hello! Welcome on in! Nice to have you! Welcome in, Redacted. So, as I was saying, we're planning to get most of the core cast done ASAP by like the end of the month-ish. Which is what she's been worked on. I am working on a Cherry at the moment. Well, Cherry is going to be next. She's going to do Alistair, I'm doing these guys, and then we're going to make a video together where you'll be able to see all of them in one video to a certain song. But I'm not going to say more than that. You guys are going to have to wait and see what gets released. But as filming starts happening for that, you're also going to see more shots of the characters coming out. We're not going to waste the first shots. You guys are going to get them immediately, which I'm very excited for. Because we've got different duos we're going to do. We'll probably do Nifty and Alistair together. We'll be doing Charlie and Baggy. We'll be doing Husk and Angel Dust, and we'll also be doing Cherry Bomb and Angel Dust. I'm not sure. Probably not for massively longer because I've done what I needed to do today, so I'm just here to chat for a little bit now. I love Angel Dust so much. He's such a good character. I'm so happy that we had an Angel Dust ready to go because Jade obviously made Angel Dust years before. Husk was easier for me to throw together than Angel Dust would have been for her. So we managed, we did it, you know. But yeah, the live probably won't be going on for too much longer, just simply because I've done what I needed to do now. Like my plan was just to steam this wig and style it, which we're done. It now needs to be left to dry and set for a while. And I don't think there's anything else I massively need to do while sat here. My favourite ship is Husker Dust. A 1000% Husker Dust. I love Husker Dust. You've been drawing it for ages. Oh, I'm so glad. I love Hazbin Hotel. I'm so glad so many more people are here. Yeah. And that is why Angel is named the way he is. I do find it really interesting, the idea of names within Hazbin Hotel, because I believe that names change when a soul is owned, or they can be changed. So I imagine that Val named Angel Dust. And I'm only saying that because I think Husk had his name changed. Because I think Husk means empty. Am I correct in that? Let me double check what Husk means. I think to be a husk of something is to be like what is left. And the idea that Alistair named him Husk from his previous name is fascinating. I have so many headcanons for those two, it's unreal. Like I started writing a fanfic at one point because I had that many just like in my head that I had to get out. I adore Husker Dust so much. I've never been this obsessed with a ship in ages. So Precious, oh that's cute. I love So Precious. But yes, he did die of a drug overdose. There are so many different theories on how different characters have died. I like that we have the few that are like confirmed. Like I think it's just Angel and Allison that we are confirmed and everyone else is kind of theories. Like originally for Cherry, I'd always theorized that she was like a freedom fighter. My friend, who's your friend character? Do you mean my favorite? About other names? Oh, Angel Dust. I don't know what any of that means. I'm sorry. Thank you, the wig does look nice. I'm very excited for when I take out the curls and I can shape it properly, which I probably won't do on live just because that's the part that I know less about. And it's not as much like a chatty thing, I need to focus more on it. But I will show you guys once she's styled what she's looking like. And hopefully she'll come together. If not, we just go back to the basics and we seam her again and we straighten her again and we see what we can do next. My favourite character is Husk, 100%. But like I keep saying, I also really relate to Charlie, and I relate a lot to Angel Dust's Pain. Thank you! I'm very excited to see how it comes out. I've got like a few wigs in a pile at the moment that I need to steam out, just because they're a little bit messy. Charlie's is in that pile, and so is Bubblegum's. Just the other one, how you do it. So my friend who is cosplaying Nifty properly has got plans of doing like an LED panel that can like change and blink, and it's gonna look sick. I do not have those plans. I'm not as ambitious as she is. She is an amazing crafter. She works in film industry, so she's very good at what she's doing. Me, not so much. Because Nifty is pretty much been limited to a test, I am just going to take the hair and position that over one eye, and just so you can only see one eye. Same thing's going to happen for Cherry Bomb. Just because for both of them, I don't have the ability to do the mask, and I don't really like how it looks with cardboard that much. I like the expression that goes into cosplay. So as much as like, I would love to be able to have just one big eye and put expression in it, I can't see a way of doing that with the expressions that I like. And therefore I'm just using one of my eye. Loser Baby. My favourite song from Hazbin Hotel is Loser Baby. This shouldn't surprise anyone. I adore it. Am I going to dye the hair? My plan is not to dye the hair. I'm going for a much more natural look. It's going to be the sort of thing where I want to do all the characters when they were alive. And this is a much more like when Nifty was a live wig. I'll be using it for when she was in hell, because I'll be doing the face paint and stuff. But I do kind of want to do like renditions of all the characters in life, which I cannot be accurate for because I am not the nationality of all of those characters, which I completely understand. But I do like the idea of designing them in a more human fashion as well as their demon forms, which I find fascinating. But this is much more of like how I imagine Nifty's hair looking when she was alive, just simply because this is what I have the capability to do. I can't afford to buy another wig to style right now. You're like, out of love? Oh, I do love Out for Love. It's a very good song. I have a few, if not Loser Baby. My favourite song is the finale song. It's The Show Must Go On, I think it's called. I've just been calling it the finale. Hell of a Bus does have songs in it. It doesn't have as many as Hazbin does per episode, but it has some good songs. I adore 2 Minutes Notice. It does have some songs in it. I love Poison. Poison wasn't ever one of my favourites, just because it's more poppy than the other music, and I'm much more of a show-tuney person. I cannot play it, unfortunately, and most of the songs are copyrighted. The other person I cosplay with is Jay. She does have a YouTube channel. Let me tag that. J6. J6 is my partner. She is currently at work, which is why I'm streaming, because I get lonely on my own. Hello, Bailey! J6 is currently at work, but she is the person I cosplay with. She is the Angel Dust in all of my videos, and I am the Husk in most of hers. Just called Final. I thought so. I've seen it under both names, though. I think in Spotify it's called Finale or Final, and then I've seen it on YouTube as The Show Must Go On, and I've seen people refer to it as both. So, like, either way, whatever makes people happy, you know? Oh, I need to close this down. Welcome back! Hello, welcome back! How did I make the cosplays? Which one? Because there's two very different stories here. So, Husk is literally just a shirt we already owned, suspenders we already owned, a wig that Jade's owned for years, we were going to use for Gortash, and then we ended up using for Husk. The ears were ears I bought for Roxy from Five Nights at Freddy's that I then never put together because we had COVID on the week of that con. Your new friend's name is Jay? Hell yeah! I am going to do so many Hazbin characters. This is Nifty, who is probably going to be the next one that I put together, because I think she's going to be relatively easy. I have a lot of the bits for Cherry. I am British. I've had a lot of the bits for Cherry for years now, so Cherry is going to be one of the new ones that we do soon. After we've kind of done them, I really want to put a box together to go with Jay's Alistair, because there's like plans that we have there. So I'm probably going to be making the TV head. My current crafting skills are all being put towards making Husk's wings. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. My accent is a very weird one for me. A lot of people can't place it. I had people where I used to work. I grew up in a town. I worked in a town, lived there for like 20 odd years. And people would take bets on where my accent was from. And a lot of people were saying like Irish, Australian, or American. I'm very much just British. I am just English. For season 2. I'm looking forward to seeing Husk and Angel's relationship develop more. I'm looking forward to getting more characters. So Penchas is going to be on the list eventually. He's called Nuggets. The pix is called Nuggets. We don't know when season 2 is coming out yet, I don't think. I would hope next January. Normally, like, seasons are about a year apart. So I would hope next January, but it would depend on, like, all these different things. We'll have to see when things are announced. You're from New Zealand? Oh, no! Oh, I hate being mistaken for other places. So they had, like, a betting pool going for my accent. And I had to be, like, from here. I was born and bred here. I've always lived here. May this year for season 2? Is it going to be that soon? That can't be right. But, what was I saying? Where am I? I have so many cosplays. There are so many conversations going on at once. You're from Scotland. Your favourites are I can show you my that is my nana in chat. I adore my nana with my entire being. But I can show you exactly who my nana's favourite characters are. Let me get these up for you. I'm gonna show you guys my Instagram. You're gonna get to experience this with me. Oh, maybe not, I pressed the wrong button. So here we go. You're gonna see my Instagram with me. Welcome in, guys. This is my Instagram. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger so you can see a little bit more because we can. So this is my Instagram. Oh, your birthday is May 23rd. My birthday is May 14th, to be fair. That's close. So I can tell you now, my grandparents' favorite, I think she liked this one. I think this is one she liked. Yes, we do cosplay Miraculous as well. This is me as Ladybug, and this is Jay/The Angel. You guys know as Chat Noir. May Crew, all the birthdays are May. This is a personal favorite of mine. I love doing Legend of Zelda. I adore Zelda. This, I think, is one of my grandparents' favorites. I always send her pictures of this one because I feel like it should be. You cannot make a guess of where I'm from because I don't want people knowing where we live, and you definitely know where I live. Please do not tell people where I live. This is one of her favorites, I think. I have done so many different cosplays over the year. This is my Animal Crossing group. I am sure you guys know Animal Crossing. I adore Animal Crossing. In fact, this blue-haired little chip doing Sherb, is Bailey, who is in the chat right now. We adore Bailey. Dan, who is one of the Nooklings, was in the chat earlier. Again, Red is the Angel Dust that you guys know. We have done so many different cosplays over the years, guys. This is our Resident Evil group, or part of it. Ferb, yeah, Phineas and Ferb. That's your next cosplay. Get the green wig out. She might be making a comeback at the end of the month. You know that? We might bring Katie Ari back for Insomnia. This is the original life of Husk's hat. This is why I had a top hat on hand for Husk, because I used it for Nicola. Show the one. I don't have that on here. It would be doxing myself to show that. You're obsessed with Animal Crossing during COVID? I think everyone was. So I was never an Animal Crossing fan. But because everyone became obsessed with it during COVID, I was working full time during COVID. I had a job that continued going. I was an essential worker. But I put my money together and I bought a Switch and I bought the game just so I could play Animal Crossing. And this is my Switch. I keep it on hand at my desk. This is Jay's dog, Watson, who is lurking around the house. This is a sticker she drew, and this is another sticker that she drew. Jay is an amazing artist. Hello, Shady! Hello, welcome in! I also do a lot of Critical Role stuff. I don't know if any of you guys know what Critical Role is. Highly recommend it. If you guys liked Hazbin Hotel, Vox Machina is also on Prime Video, and that is another adult cartoon. There is slightly less singing, but there are still songs. I don't have the one you took yesterday to hand. I would have to go to Facebook, which would expose a lot about my life that I don't want to put on stream. So I've done a lot of different cosplays over the year. We've got some Genshin as well. I know the other day someone was talking about Genshin. I've got ACOTAR, if anyone knows what ACOTAR is. That is an adult book. Thank you so much! I curled my fringe this morning because I was filming a video, so we get fluffy fringe back. I've done Caitlin from Arcane. Jay does an amazing vibe from Arcane. We love Jay's vibe so much. I'm trying to think what other cosplayers I can show you guys, because a lot of what I do is just been Critical Role for years. I just do odd bits of other stuff, which is slowly getting better and bigger. I do Lumine for Genshin Impact. We love Lumine. Jay is at work at the moment, I'm afraid. I miss Jay so much. Sad days. Eldorado! Eldorado's a pretty good one, right? Oh, it's not even. Here we go. Eldorado's a pretty good one. I feel like... I don't know if we've got anyone in the front of our face. Does this go around? No, it just goes this side. I love this picture so much. The one we sat on a tree branch. I don't know if I've got that on Instagram. Oh, let's go down. Oh, there we go. We were talking about my Kirishima earlier. This is my Kirishima cosplay. It's been a hot minute since I've cosplayed him. But we've been reselling the wig the other week, so that is still over there that I need to finish. But that is my Kirishima cosplay. Going down. Got Gotham Sirens, if anyone knows the Gotham Sirens. I have just been cosplaying for a long time, and I've made a lot of friends who take amazing photographs. That's all it is. It's all just putting time in and getting to know people and getting to know what you're doing. See, these teeth are going to be Alistair teeth. These are going to get like a comeback soon. I did Marceline well before I did Bubblegum. I did this Marceline cosplay back in the day. This was during COVID. So these are my COVID pictures that I was taking on my own. I had to set this one up. This is just in my bathtub at home. I had to set up like a ring light and a camera overhead and leave it on a timer. You found me on Instagram? This is my Instagram, guys. I have so many. My grandparents are like going way back. There you go. This is the one with the candle. Is this the one you meant? The Christmas fern? Yes, that shot was so insane. I remember putting it on the Discord before I posted it anywhere because I was so proud of myself for putting that together. I full on hiked down where I live to like a local pond to get pond weeds to put in my bathtub. I dyed my bathtub and I like fully recreated this on my own and I'm so proud of it. Hello, Scar the Therian. Welcome on in. You can have that as a shout out. This is another really pretty one from where I live. I adore stuff like this. Like, I love photos where cosplay isn't the only focus. Do any of your friends know you're a cosplayer? All of them do. All of my friends know I'm a cosplayer. I don't shut up about it. When I was younger, I hid it a bit more. When I first started, I didn't tell as many people that I was cosplaying just because I was quite nervous about it. And I wasn't quite sure on what I was doing. But, like, the more I got into cosplay, the more I wanted to share it. Now where I work, the people I work with have got a YouTube channel that is insanely big. And they do cosplay on there that I do with them. My partner cosplays. All of our friends are cosplayers. The few friends that weren't cosplayers are just people that I know. Oh, I did Thor as well, back in the day. The few friends that I know who aren't cosplayers still appreciate cosplay. They're still nerds. I think this is my poison ivy. I think once you've left school and you've left that kind of community, you get to a place where the people that you are friends with aren't people that you have to be friends with. You can choose your own friends and you pick your own people, and it's so much easier to walk away from people who you don't know. And I think it makes it a lot easier to pick your friends and be more confident in who you are and what you're doing. I wouldn't recommend going into like your school and being like, I cosplay all these things, I'm a massive cosplayer. If that isn't something you feel safe doing, you don't have to do that. But I do think that when you reach a point in your life as an adult where, like, maybe not tell your co-workers if you don't want to, you don't have to tell your co-workers. I adore my Ivy so much. I do miss doing Ivy. This was my original Ivy. I think I still have this. I've got a new wig now. But this is my original Ivy. Anyway, I think once you get to being an adult, you pick your own friends and you figure your own way out. And all the people who would judge you for liking the things you like, you have the option to just walk away from them. Yeah, I understand that. I think I get that a lot. I wouldn't have told people when I was in school that I was a cosplayer. I did tell people when I was in school that I didn't cosplay when I was in school, unfortunately. I tried once, but because there was no cons and all my friends were interested, I didn't enjoy it because I like the play side of cosplay, and we didn't have TikTok or anything back then. But I think the thing is, once you grow up and you become a bit of an adult, you make your own friends. You find your own way. Basically, my thing with school and like cosplaying in school was I was a weeb, and we did like a module once on Japanese culture, and I brought in like mangas and stuff for my my classmates to read. And I got so badly bullied for that. Yeah, exactly. If it makes you happy, just do cosplay. 100%. Alice Hunter is my nana. You guys, like, this is my nana. This is who I grew up with. She formed a lot of my life and a lot of my opinions and my view of myself. She used to dress me up as a little kid, so that's who my mum blames for liking cosplay. But she's right. If something you do makes you happy, do it. And if you want to share that, you share that and scream that to the world. And that might come with repercussions, especially when you're forced to see people every day. But once you sort of reach adulthood and you're picking your own self, or even if you think you can deal with the repercussions, scream about it as much as you want. Like, what are people going to do? They're going to tell you it's cringe. I'm still getting comments every day that are like, this is cringy, this is so bad. I don't care. I do what I do because I enjoy it. And they're right. What I'm doing is cringy, but that doesn't make it bad. I love doing things that are a little bit cringy. I love making my vlogs, and I love using YouTube as like a photo book of what I've created and what I've done, and like my hobbies and my interests and all these like amazing things. See, Shady's right. I think the thing is, when I started cosplaying, I had a lot of people that I was friends with message me and be like, oh my god, I've always wanted to do this and never could. And now I have all these people who I went to like college and stuff with who were good friends of them. And they message me and they say like, oh my god, how did you do this? Like, can you give me advice? I've just bought this wig. What would you do to it? How would you style it? How would you do this? And I am more than happy to reply to these people and help them and tell them what I've done and what I would do and what I would change and all that kind of thing. Like, I'm more than happy to talk to people and show them what I've done. And I think a lot of people are gonna get that response if they just keep going. And I didn't get that response when I started cosplaying. When I did my first cosplay, most people didn't really talk to me about any of that stuff. Or like, most of my friends in real life were just like, yeah, you do your thing. And the more I tried at it and the more I worked on it and the more I put effort in, the more people would reply to me and be like, oh no, you're starting to look really good. This is near when I started. We're getting to the start now. Like, you can see the difference in what I was doing back then compared to where I am now. And you learn skills and you learn how to present yourself and you learn how to pose, and like, this is a world of difference between the Joker pictures I just showed you. This was my first time doing Joker. This was my first proper cosplay that I put together. That is just my hair. I bought everything off Amazon, but I put it together and I was proud of it and I was happy because I was with my friend. And I think that's the thing you've got to remember, that when you're doing cosplay, you're not doing it to be the best, you're doing it to have fun. And if you do it to have fun, that picture in the countryside of this, I don't know if I've got it on here, let me have a look. Let me see if I can find it. Because I should have posted it. I'm assuming she doesn't mean this. I know which one she means, it's not this one. I know exactly where it was taken. It was ironically taken in a filming scene for both Harry Potter and The Witcher. It was taken at Malham Cove. It's not this one, but here's another one of me sat on the tree branch. Yeah, my first cosplay was Zatanna. So, weird story about when I cosplayed Zatanna was I went to a con and I had someone run up to me at this con. I don't think I ever posted that picture. I don't have it on here. But I had someone run up to me at that con and be like, oh my god, I love your Zatanna cosplay. But it was a little kid, and she ran up to me out of the crowd going, Zatanna, Zatanna, Zatanna. And when she caught up to me, she sort of like stopped and she was like, oh my god, like I've always wanted to meet you, Zatanna. You're my hero. You've done all this stuff. Like you've made me really happy. I'm really proud to know you. And she took a picture of me and she told me she was going to put the picture of me and her on top of her comic book collection. And she fully believed that I was the real Zatanna. And like, not to like, this is what I look like. I was not an amazing Zatanna. This was the costume, this was the day. I was not the world's best Zatanna by any shot, but seeing this girl like fully believe that I was Zatanna and bring that to life is what made me fall in love with cosplay. And knowing that I could create those moments for people is everything that I wanted from when I wanted to cosplay. Like, I want to be the person that's out there who can inspire someone else to start a hobby, or who is gonna like just make somebody happy and make somebody smile. If I can make someone's day, then I've had a successful day in cosplay. Like, that's my outlook on the hobby in general. Oh, there you go. There's another picture of a candle. I feel like this is one of the ones my nana likes. Bye! You're heading off, Rosie. Thank you for popping by, and thank you for saying nice wig. I don't know if you mean to on the ones on screen or to the corner you can see on this one, or my actual hair, but thank you. But yeah, I think the thing that I've always loved about cosplay is bringing things to life. Like, I loved these two so much. And we did MegaCon Manchester. Bye! It's been nice having you. Is it Nessie? It's been really nice having you here. But these two were really fun to cosplay. We did these two to MegaCon Manchester recently, last year. And the amount of children that stopped us for pictures thinking we were the real deal was incredible. Like, I had so many little kids. There was a point where we had to be surrounded by our friends so people wouldn't see us so we could go to a different location. Because we were late meeting people, because we just kept getting stopped. Thank you so much. You have a lovely day, night, evening as well. It's been lovely having you here. I love Miraculous. I love these costumes so much. I'm always looking for an excuse to wear these two. Always. But yeah, I think that's just part of the beauty of cosplay. It's the difference as well between, like, you can see it in this, like, the level of makeup that I'm at here and the level of, like, costume I'm at compared to, like, when I first started. As long as you'll have the confidence to keep going and keep working on it. I remember celebrating so much when I posted this picture, because it hit 100 likes, and that was the first time I'd had that much attention. And to me it was insane, because this is just a picture of me eating toast in my kitchen at home. Like, this is just a selfie. So getting that much attention off it was insane to me. Exactly, if someone believes that you, then for them it's real. It's also what inspired, so I do a lot of acting for children's events in my day job now. Like, I get paid to do that just as my day job when I can. And it is fully inspired by, like, doing cosplay and people thinking it's real. And I have absolutely adored every second of it. I do so much of different stuff now. Need a drink break, I'm talking so much today. But yeah, I've done so many different cosplays and so many different things. I've been to different countries, I've been to different cons, I've met different people, and it's still whack to me that I've managed to accomplish as much as I have, considering where I started and being that nerd who's bringing, like, manga into my class and everyone being like, no, we don't want to read this, we don't want to partake in your weird stuff. So I think at the end of the day, where this started was someone asked me if I told my friends if I cosplayed, and yeah, I tell everyone that I cosplay because I'm really proud of it now, but when I started, I didn't, and I wasn't proud of it, and I hid it a little bit. And you are valid for both of those answered. It doesn't matter if you tell people or not, that is entirely up to you, and you'll find your own pace for when you want to do that. The more that you do and the more cosplay friends you have, I think the more confident you'll be telling other people. And eventually you'll wheedle out. And I've found that people who don't like my cosplays or judge me for my cosplays, I've had a lot of people that I kept around who didn't really understand it, but they were like, yeah, you look pretty and you're happy, so go for it. But like, the people who are like, no, that's cringe, I don't like that, they just don't stay in my life for long, because they're not the kind of people I want to associate with or be friends with. Also, Howl's Moving Castle is such a good film. I love these cosplays so much. Look at these cute little detail shots. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This was one of our Valentine's Day cosplays this year. Our other Valentine's Day cosplay you've seen. This is our other Valentine's Day cosplay. This has been on my YouTube already. It's been on the community post feed, so you guys can see it on there if you would like to. But this is the other cosplay we did for Valentine's Day. But yeah, these are also my little Valentine's month. Throughout February, I just posted loads of couple pictures because I love it. I love doing couple stuff. I love cosplaying with people. This is another one of my Sophie from a different time I wore her. There you go. See, I do so many cosplays. It's not just Hazbin. This is makeup my partner. Well, my partner did the SFX makeup for me. I did all the side. But this is Loop from The Adventure Zone. If any of y'all are D&D fans, I highly recommend The Adventure Zone. I also highly recommend Critical Role. Love Critical Role. Yeah. Basically, do what you want to do. Have fun and be yourself. That's my lesson in everything. But I think I've already been going for so long. Like, I finished this wig about 40 minutes ago. And I've just been talking about cosplay in general. So I think I'm probably gonna call it a day and hop off so I can go and continue cutting out feathers for Husk's wings, because that's my immediate doom. That's my constant at the moment, just cutting out feathers. So I'm gonna leave you guys to it. I've had a lovely time streaming. Keep an eye on the channel. There's going to be more long form videos coming out soon. I've got one that should be posting within a week or so. There's going to be vlogs from cons at the end of the month. Vlogs are coming back. What else is happening? We're doing a Hazbin themed video. We're doing a CMV to one of the Hazbin songs. I'm not going to tell you which one. You guys can figure that out on your own. But we're doing a full CMV for that soon. Keep an eye on the channel, because things are happening, exciting things, and I'm loving doing the live streams, and I love being able to talk to you guys, so please come back. It has been really nice talking to you all. Simone That Doors, I think your name is? You have been absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you've all had a lovely time. I've adored talking to all of you, but I'm going to call it there. So thank you guys. Have a lovely evening.